foundation up in Edinburgh. And you know, I learned a lot in that short amount of time, and I started to make dawah a part of my everyday life. I give dawah to the gas man, the bus driver, you know, friends, family, anybody who would listen, because I wanted to share that message that I've been given. You know, the greatest gift you could be given, I wanted to share it. So after that, I got married, and I moved down to Nottingham, where I have my wife's family from, and resumed my dawah by joining Nottingham Islam. It was a good way. Nottingham Islam helped me a lot in terms of integrating into the community down here. You know, I got to know a lot of people, and they helped me with that process. And the main thing for me was that they were helping me to fulfil my obligation to give dawah, the obligation that all of us have to spread the message, the same message that all the prophets have spread. There's no more prophets coming, so this is what we have to do, you know. And now I just I just try and make it every part of my life and do dawah to everybody that I can, because I think about the fact that I made it to 30 years old and not one single person came to me and told me about Islam. I see many Muslims, not one of them mentioned Islam to me. And now I think there's so many more people like me out there that need that message. So, for example, my family, if we've got 1.5 billion Muslims, if every Muslim gave a little bit of dawah in their life, and say they live to 60 years old, you're going to get a few people in their lifetime at least who become Muslim. And can you imagine the change in the world that would cause? So I think the most important thing for me now is to try and help spread that. Okay, one of the main things I want to say is I want every single person who's watching this video to do something in some way to speak to someone that they know about Islam, even if it's just mentioning that you went to pray Jummah. Because people will ask, what's Jummah? You know, everything we can do to get them questioning us about Islam. And if everybody does that, then sooner or later people like my parents are going to learn what Islam is. And people like all the reverts I know, the thing that worries them the most is the fact that their family might not become Muslim. They might die outside the fold of Islam. And you could be the one that saves my parents from the hellfire. So I know it's a lot of pressure to put on you, but in my eyes that's the most important thing you guys can do. So if you want to help out, if you contact Nottingham Islam, we're on Facebook, probably where you watch this video, and see what help you can provide us, because even you can just take the form of writing a letter to someone to say, to introduce Islam to them, or giving leaflets out, even if you don't speak to people. Everybody can do something.